Hello and welcome everyone to Wednesday Healings and Readings Live with Deepal. I am Deepal Shah and I'm your medical intuitive and mind reprogramming expert. And I want to welcome you here today to our wonderful healings and readings. Today we are talking about stopping the cycle of self-attack. How many times do you criticize yourself? How many times do you judge yourself? How many times do you talk negatively to yourself? I just want you to really think about this because a lot of times when we are speaking, we don't even realize we're doing it because we're doing it on a subconscious level. And who is it hurting? Who is it hurting? We're like on a battlefield with ourselves, right? So we have to get off that battlefield, and I want to help you do that today. So we're going to get started in just a moment. What I want you to do right now is share this video out or invite someone to our session here today, to our live, and just tag them, all right? Because we have to stop beating ourselves up, all right? Let's go ahead and start. Welcome back. Welcome back. It's time to stop the cycle of self-attack. And how do we do that? How do we stop telling ourselves these negative things? You know, we have faults, we have shame, we have embarrassing situations, we have things that don't look so perfect about us. And we don't have a perfect life. I've got things happening in my life that is not so perfect. But you know what? I'm not going to beat myself up. It's not worth it because it depletes so much of our energy when we do that to ourselves. Do you ever notice that when you speak negatively about yourself, like, gosh, I'm so fat? Have you ever said that? I'm so obese. I have so much weight on me. How do you feel after that? Even after you think it? Our thoughts, feelings, emotions are attacks on ourselves. I really got tired of attacking myself. And that's how I started this journey of energy healing. Because I wanted to understand, why was I attacking myself? What's the root cause of us attacking ourselves? Is it something that we learned from childhood? Because others attack us, it's okay to attack ourselves? No. Did we let others attack us and be okay with it by not saying anything? Probably. There was so many times I was bullied in school and didn't say a word. And yet then I'd go back home and be like, oh, I'm so stupid. I should have said this, or I'm such an idiot. I should have, right? It's those should haves and could haves. But before that, what do you use before that? Right? What's the little piece that you use? And put it in the comments because I want to know, what kind of words are you telling yourself? What kind of things are you telling yourself? Because we don't need to do this anymore. We can stop attacking ourselves by having more compassion towards ourselves. And it's easier said than done. I truly believe that it's easier said than done, honestly. However, a lot of things are easier said than done, right? So, what does that compassion look like? What does that model of compassion look like? Right? So, I think that when you start to notice that you are becoming your harshest critic, holding yourself responsible by taking the first step of recognizing that inner critic. Like, wait a second, what did I just tell myself? And that's what I had to do. I had to go back, revisit what I told myself and said, Deepal, are you really going to talk like that to yourself? Like literally scolding myself. We have to recognize the language that we use towards ourselves and within our self-talk. Until we start to do that, we cannot become friends with this body. And we will let others run over us. We won't be able to set boundaries. We will constantly live in shame and embarrassment. Once you're aware of these negative self-talk patterns, you can start practicing that self-compassion and treating yourself more with kindness and going back and saying, you know what? That's not how I'm going to treat myself. I'm going to turn those words around. Some people think, oh, it's too late to turn those words around. No, it's never too late. I literally pause, take a nice deep breath in, and I say, wait a second. I am not going to put this on me. I'm not going to put it anywhere. I'm going to remind myself that I am human and that it's okay to make mistakes and that it's okay that things are happening and not the way I want. But you know what? What's more okay is that I am worthy of love and worthy of forgiveness. Right? Healing ourselves from self-attack is a journey. And it takes time, it takes patience as you truly rewire your brain because you're unlearning old habits and building brand new ones, right? So it's neuroplasticity playing a role. We're making the cells, the old cells that have these continuous subconscious patterns, it's almost like a record, right? That just keeps playing the same song again and again and again. Well, are you tired of playing that same song again and again and again? And if you are, break the record, right? Imagine you breaking that record. And that in itself, that imagination will go ahead and set you free from the self-attack. So be patient with yourself as you unlearn old habits and build new ones and create this healthier way of being and thinking because you deserve to be treated. You deserve to be treated with the same care and respect that you give to others. And I know I've talked about this before, but it's so important because I see it more and more each and every day as people are attacking themselves. Because you know what? It's hard enough with the world attacking us. But when it comes to ourselves, do we need to be a part of that group or do we want to be our own support system? You know, being your own support system, it does require some confidence and it requires resilience. And if I feel like if our journey, you know, we're all on this beautiful journey of spirituality and growth and healing. And if we can really tune into that and remind ourselves how powerful we really are because the divine is within us and we are part of the divine. I mean, we wouldn't be here otherwise. So remind yourself that one piece, right? And then speak from that. Think from that. That's the space we need to be in. So I'm going to do a card reading and actually I want to do a special card reading because I do have something fun. So we're going to do a card reading and then that'll be for everybody and then a community healing. And then we'll take some one-on-one sessions, okay? But go ahead, if you're here live with me, which I'm so glad that you are. We have a lot of people. that watch the replays. So if you get to watch the replay and you're one of those people who is watching the replay, take in the energies are live. So all the healing is live, okay? Because the energies are infused within this recording, okay? All right, let's go ahead and do a card reading for you guys. I just want to pick out my cards and see what comes up for each and every one of you as we move through today, and we ask the divine for their guidance and give us what we need to hear today. And apparently, wow, some beautiful cards just fell out. Somebody wants you to know that you can expect a miracle today. You can expect a miracle, and Archangel Raphael is here with you guys. And if you are looking for a health miracle, whatever you're dealing with, you could put that down and let's talk about that. Let's do a healing around your health. Yes. So here it is. Okay. Expect a miracle in your health. There are things happening in your life that, of course, you didn't expect. There are things happening around you that you didn't expect. You feel like you're being attacked by the world. You feel that your immune system is down and your body is just kind of overflowing with anger and frustration and overwhelm. But my guidance to you is that there is light. There is light. And we want you to seek that light. We want you to see that light. We want you to surround yourself with that light. And feel it in your body. Feel it going through every cell of your body, from the crown all the way through all the cells of your body. There's a miracle in each cell. Each cell carries a different miracle. So imagine having trillions of miracles living within you. And what if you work from those miracles? What if you that is your set point of working through allowing those miracles to be the forefront and you following them? See the doors opening up to relief, to abundant health, to guidance, to people who are going to serve you, to people who are going to help you. And many of you are feeling paralyzed by your health issues. This is not the way of life. This is not the way of being. This is not your soul's desire. No. You are meant to have more within your body. What you have created is just past. It's trauma. And you can let go. You can let go and let these miracle cells take over, because those miracles are within you. Feel them happening now. Feel the miracles just arising. And every time you step forward, there's a new miracle happening in your life within you. The miracles just flood your life. See these miracles everywhere in your life. See them expanding out into the universe. And so it is. Let's ground your energies. Thank you. Thank you, Archangel Raphael. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Let us know how you are feeling. That was miraculous, guys. That was a miracle. Wow. I feel like I was taken to another dimension. That was a beautiful, beautiful breakthrough and channeling of the guides. Wow. I hope you felt as good as I did. And if you're still here with me, I hope some of you didn't fall asleep. Make sure you grab some water after that. Cherise says, I love a miracle. And you know what? Speaking of miracles, and the fact that we flooded your body with miracle cells, right? I want you to really think about it. Like, I want you to say, I am a miracle, right? How does that feel? Because a lot of us were not wanted in this world. We were tried to be given away, or we were given away. Or it was like an unplanned pregnancy and our moms just kept us, right? So if we think of ourselves as a miracle, I'm a miracle. And when you say that, how does that feel? We are all miracles in this world. And I want you to know that you are also a miracle. And that this life is a miracle. It might not feel the best at this time, but it's a miracle. Okay, so that's your key word for today, miracle and creating miracles. Okay, all right. So I see some of you have joined. I just want to let you know, yes, Therese, I love it because you are such a great supporter, as you are always, very interactive. And I love that. The more interactive you are, the more the energy flows, the more I know how you're feeling. And then I can address you, right? Like I can't address you if I don't even know if you're here, right? Some of you, I can't see your names. I just see a little eye with 13 people watching. I don't know who's here. So if you tell me who's here, I would love to say hello to you. And I'm just going to look over here. Hello, Rebecca. I see you. Love this. I will watch the replay suites. Thank you, honey. And then Ruda, oh, so good to see you, Julie. How wonderful to see you, my love. Good. Okay, so let's do some healings and readings, right? I always like to do a one-on-one. So tell me what's going on. Tell me if you would like a healing and reading. What would you like a healing and reading for? Hello, Stacy. So good to see you. Hello, Melody. Okay, see, I love this. Love this. See, this is my favorite part, is when everybody just says hi. So go ahead. Hello, Charanjit. Hello, Misha. I've been ill for weeks. You know what? I know a lot of people have. Therese, yes. Hulda, yes. Healing. Okay. So I know many of you have been under the weather. I know stuff is going around, and there's a lot of sickness going around, let's just say, right? So let's do some healing around that. Respiratory issues. I've been sick for about 4 weeks. Yeah. I know. I'm sorry you guys are going through this, but let's go ahead and bring in some guides. I want to bring in a guide, and I'm going to pick a guide, okay, that wants to come through, and that might even have a message for you. Wow. For those of you who are not well, there is Messages coming up. Wow, wow, wow. And I think I needed this today too. So it's for all of us, okay? See the other person's point of view. Okay. If you are not seeing the other person's point of view, what's happening is that you are attached and you need to detach from drama. Okay. Let's go ahead and clear other people's energy and the matrix that you may be in, the ego matrix. Okay. So let's clear that. For those of you, Charisse, for respiratory issues, for Misha, who's been ill. Who else has been ill? Anyone else that has been ill? I know. Let's go ahead and clear this. All right. This is for anybody that's been ill or feels like they're getting ill. And I could feel a bunch of mucus in your throat. So I'm just going to clear that. We just clear that out. All right. Notice how your respiratory system feels because there was a lot of mucus stuck in the back of the throat. So I just want to let you know. Also, guys, oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to let you know, activate your hidden superpowers or align with your hidden superpowers is coming up. It is a free webinar. And if you have not signed up for it, it is coming up on, let's see, September 13th and 19th. If you have not signed up, make sure you do so. We've been sending out emails about aligning with your hidden superpowers. So if you haven't received that email yet, then let us know. So far, we have 1,000 people signed up, or over 1,000. And so it's going to look like a very fun space that we have created. It's a sacred space where you are going to discover your 3 hidden superpowers that you have no idea that you have. And I'm going to bring it to the forefront for you. So please do make sure you sign up. If you need the link, make sure you put link in the comments, and I'll make sure to get you the link. Okay. So align with your hidden superpowers, September 13th and 19th. There's 2 dates. That way you could join. If you can't join one, you could join the other. Okay. And it's about an hour to an hour and a half. And we're just gonna do a lot of different little exercises, and really what I want to do is empower you to tap into your superpowers, these 3 superpowers that each and every one of you have. And I want to help you awaken them. Okay. So we're going to activate them. So make sure that you join us. If you need the link, put link in the comments, and I will make sure to get you the link. Okay. Janine says, this is very nice. Thank you so much. You're so welcome, Janine. So wonderful to see you. Stacy says, I seem to be not very productive lately, wasting so much time on the iPhone. Oh, wow. Okay. So what's happening is that this change of seasons is also happening. And, I noticed this myself. Like, I just want to hibernate, and I want to do nothing, and I just want to crawl under a rock sometimes. Some days, right? I want to wake up late. I don't want to do anything. I feel unmotivated. But here's the thing. So I want you to really ask yourself, like, what is it that you want to do? Do you have a mini goal? Okay. When we can set up mini goals, and I was talking about this to my cousin today, and she was asking me, how do I stay on my transformation? Like, how do I stay on my program, like what motivates me to stay on a health program, right? Because I have a coach, and some of you have followed me through my health journey. And now I'm in a different phase. Last year, I was in the dieting phase and I lost about 15 pounds. And then now I'm in the investment phase where I am investing in my health. And how do I stay motivated, right? Because I want to build muscle, I want to look good, whatever my goals are, but that's not my goal. My goal should be my why do I want to do all those things, right? So if we set up mini goals for ourselves, we're going to see the bigger result, right? If I want to gain muscle, which I do, I want to have some definition, I want to, look toned, but it's not going to happen overnight. It's going to take 3 to 4 to 5 years to do that. A lot of us don't have that patience, right? So what do we have to do? We have to set up mini goals, right? So if we set up these really tiny mini goals, like, okay, I'm just going to go for a walk, or I'm going to ride the bike 2 days a week. And now the weather is getting cooler, so you could make these mini goals really happen. You should have no excuse, right? But in order to be productive, we got to get the blood flowing. And how do we get the blood flowing in our body? It is through being active, right? And I understand the iPhone, it has an energy to it. So let's do this, because I didn't think about this and I'm glad you brought it up. Let's go ahead and clear the energy of our phones, because you know what? There's a specific energy. It's got an algorithm that keeps you addicted to it. Okay, so what has happened is around the phone, if you ever put it up against a white wall or something, okay, you're going to see an aura. Everything has an aura, right? So if it has an aura, what kind of aura is your phone carrying? Okay, so let's cleanse the aura of your phone and know that it could be put away. Right? There's an addiction happening. And so we need to remove the addiction. Okay. So we have to clear the mind of this addiction. And then we have to motivate. And then we're going to put a goal in, Stacy. Okay. I want you to really think about a goal that you would like to set. And I haven't seen you in a while, so I would love to work with you one-on-one to help you, because I understand wasting time. I mean, you could go hours by just watching TikTok or Facebook, and then you feel horrible after that because you're like, well, I didn't accomplish anything. And then that just becomes this spiral of negativity. And then you're not productive the whole day. And then you beat yourself up, basically self-attack, right? So let's go ahead and I want you to follow this. I want you to think about, okay, do I need this phone right now when you pick it up, right? And yeah, you love clearing the phone, right? Yeah. Like the guides just said, clear the phone. So, and we clear that addiction with the phone, right? And now what I want you to do is set a mini goal for yourself. What do you want to do? Like what is something you're passionate about? And start doing it little by little, little by little. And then also set up a big goal. Like, where do you want to get to? Okay. So like you always have mini goals to get to the big goal, right? So you have to do that, because I know there's a lot of different changes happening astrologically, and that's going to impact all of us, especially this year. Okay. So please be sure to follow some of this advice. Okay, guys. Troy says, I've been struggling with stress and candida, sore throat off and on since July. Okay, so yeah, the stress is bringing on the candida and the sore throat. So let's just get to the stress and start clearing that, because your immune system is kind of down, and the immune system feels like it's being attacked. And that stress, it's got those self-attack imprints where the stress has come on because of all those thought patterns. And Troy, I don't know if you heard me talking from the beginning about self-attack, but we have to stop that cycle, because when you start self-attacking, it can also cause stress, right? So let's just clear that. And candida, like the body's now attacking itself, right? So let's just clear that. And if you want more help with this, you could contact me at Deepal Shah at Ananda for Life. And you can also schedule a call with my healers. All right. Dana, Lydia, Micah, they are all here to support you and your journey to healing. So make sure we also have Activate Your Super, align with your superpowers, your hidden superpowers, coming up September 13 and 19. I hope you guys will be joining us there. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Therese says 3 to 5 years for muscle definition. Ugh, that's a long time. I know. But you know what? I've spent years and years trying to do that. And I think I've spent at least 15 years. So I think 3 to 5 is nothing, 3 to 5 I can do. Versus the last 15 that were a waste for me. So yeah, it's, sometimes it feels like it's a long time, but here's the thing, Therese. I felt like it was going to be a long time for me too, whenever I opened up my practice as a medical intuitive. And I never thought that I would be where I am today. And it took I started in 2015, 2016. And I started very little. I started with being a vendor. I actually started helping kids at school and helping the teachers and doing healing on them. And today I'm on stage with Dr. Joe Vitale and Deborah Poneman and Lisa Garr and all of these people, Brad Yates, and so many people. Like, I have an interview with him in a little bit, but I never thought I would be there. So when we set these little goals for ourselves, and that's what I did throughout the years. And now here I am continuing to achieve. And I'm so happy where I am today, because the things I thought that would be impossible truly became possible when I stopped the self-attack. Honestly, when I stopped thinking certain thoughts that it wasn't possible for me, that's when things started to flow and things started to open up and happen. So if you are having health problems, financial issues, relationship problems, stop attacking yourself and start to think of what can be possible. Start thinking about what your goal is and why you want to do that goal, and just go for it, no matter which area of your life. Okay. Rose, I know you said you wanted a healing. What would you like a healing for? Because we have just a minute left and I want to make sure to get to you. So do share exactly what you would like a healing for, then I can address that specific issue. Okay. Because I would love to know what's going on in your body, what's going on in your life. And I feel like what's coming up is your solar plexus. It kind of feels like it's in knots, like your stomach and your throat. Nervous system. Okay, so that makes sense, because what's happening is that your stomach in knots, right? Your nervous system. And your throat, you're not able to speak. So let's go ahead and clear the nervous system. And this is for anybody who also would like this healing. Okay. Let me just drink some water. All right. So let's go ahead and clear your nervous system. Okay, I'm just going to move through the nervous system, just relaxing it, taking you out of fight or flight, except it feels, Rose, that this nervous system has been in fight or flight for a very long time, since childhood, about the age of 14, 15 years old. And it's kind of carried on through those years because you never really had help and how to get out of it. And it started out it feels like it was a big thing. And then things have just kind of piled up on top of that. So we're just going to clear that energy. Just relaxing your body. And it feels like you hold a lot of stuff in your heart. Okay, so let's just clear that energy and just notice how you feel. Like, even this mini healing, just notice how you feel, because there's a lot that you want to do. There's a lot that you have to give of yourself, but I think you're giving too much of yourself. So it's like your nervous system feels like it's compressed. So I'm just clearing that and expanding it. So we're just pulling up the vertebrae, okay? Just giving it some room and now infusing light, okay? In through the vertebrae. All right. Woo! How does that feel, guys? How does that feel? I think that was great, ending with the nervous system. I love it. Love it, love it. Rose, let me know how you feel. Everyone else, let me know how you're feeling. Align with your hidden superpowers is coming up September 13th and September 19th. You have 2 times to pick from. If you need the link, please say link in the comments and I will share the link with you to register. It is completely free. It's 2 days, 1.5 hours to find out exactly what your superpowers are and how we can activate them. We are going to activate them on the call, and I'm going to teach you some fun tricks and techniques. As an empath, I know that you've got these hidden superpowers and that you could be strong and resilient and just powerful out there in the world. You don't have to hide, and I want to help you build that confidence. So come and align with your hidden superpowers September 13 and 19. And the link is also up on the top. Okay. If you go up, scroll all the way to the top of the comments, you will see it there too. If you do not, just put link in the comments and I will personally send you the link. Okay. So let's see. I see a lot of nervous system for me too. Ruda says, I hope you feel better. Ruda, you need the link. Yep, I will get you the link. And Stacy says, yes, exactly. Love the clearing phone. Yep, you're welcome. All right. So thank you so much for joining me here today. And I love you guys. I will see you all soon. Have a beautiful, blessed day. See you all next Wednesday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern.